Hey guys, today you will be seeing me like this because I want to show you something on laptop. So most of the video I will not be visible, but I think you will not be missing that much. So let's go. Today's topic is about the Foreigners Reservation System, the FRS, because it's one of the greatest achievements of the Ministry of the Interior. And honestly, it should be, if it's not, it should be part of basically every foreigner who lives in the Czech Republic. Because honestly speaking, this system can save you a lot of stress and can give you some advantages which are not imaginable with the Ministry of the Interior even just 5 years ago. So let's go through everything together. I'll show you how the system works, what is it about, everything you can find there. We will try to book an appointment together. All this and more in this video. So one more time, so you remember my face, and let's go. So basically, this is the Foreigners Reservation System where you can get basically to damn guys, I will need to cut this a lot. So if you don't have a login yet, if you don't have your account yet, you will get to this place. And what you can do is that you can create a new account, or you can use some of the features where you don't need to have an account. And that's basically just if you want to get some news or read something about immigration, so you can do it without having an account set up, or you can check the status of your application here. I did another video about that, but I'll just briefly show you anyway. So check in on your status. If you have the application number from the Ministry of the Interior, you put it here. If you have an application number from the embassy, you put here. So let's say, for example, your number of application is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You applied for DP, which is a long-term residence permit, and you applied last year, and you can verify, and the system shows you the decision. If it was decided, approved, decided, denied, or still in process. So this is what you can do even without having an account there. But there are some features which are more important, like for example, making an appointment, which you can only do if you create an account. So if you don't have an account, I'll show you how to create it and what is important. If you already have an account, you can skip to the next part of the video. But if you don't create an account, first thing is that you fill in your email address. And I don't know if I will be doing it, because then when you fill in the email address, the system will send you a link to that email address, and you need to click the link, and then you can start setting up your account there. So I'll probably not go there because I would need to have some real email and then some real data. But then when you click on the link, it will get you to a similar place. There will be just more information about you. So your full name, date of birth, passport number, where do you live, what part of the Czech Republic. And if you fill it in, everything, and if you fill it in correctly, then the account will be created. Be careful, because you always need to use the same information as the ministry has in the system. So if you, for example, had a different passport and you didn't report it, and now you realize, then you need to use the old passport's number. If you moved and you didn't report it to the ministry, you need to use the old address which you were using, because otherwise the system will not pair you with the information that the ministry has in their system, and you will never create an account and you will get to an error. So you just need to make sure that you fill in everything properly, but if you do, then you set up an account and you can log into that account. So I'll show you with this profile I created before. Create registration request, so we don't have to do that. We can go back to the main part. And basically what you can do here, again, you can check the status of your application, but that's the same as before. That doesn't change anything if you have or you don't have an account. Hello. What is most important basically from the whole thing is to make an appointment, because if you want to go to the Ministry of the Interior, that only applies to Ministry of the Interior, okay? It doesn't apply to embassies, it doesn't apply to foreign police, only to the Ministry of the Interior. And you can only get registered if you are already in the system of the Ministry of the Interior, which means that if you're, for example, a family member of an EU citizen, or if you are an EU citizen and you come to the Czech Republic and you haven't been to the ministry yet, then you're not in the system, and the system will not allow you to create an account. But if you are already in the system because you applied for something, or you've been here before, or you are here now and you just want to extend or change the purpose of your stay or whatever, then you can always log in here and you can do all these things here. So the most important and most used is making an appointment. So you click make an appointment. This shows you what branch you fall under. So under this account, we fall under Žukovského, which is Prague 6. Many of you know that, I guess. You need to choose agenda which you want to go to. Again, you need to be careful here. You should choose really the agenda which applies, because if you choose a different agenda than what you actually want to do there, then you might go there with the appointment and they will tell you, yeah, but your appointment is for something else, try again later or come again later. So let's say you want to change employer. So you choose the agenda that you want to change an employer. Then you continue to the family members. Then you choose if you will come alone or if more family members will come with you. Because if you're a family, you can go all for the same appointment. Okay, so you don't need to book appointments. You don't need to create accounts for every family member. You don't have to go like separately. You can just book an appointment for all of you. So let's say we are two or three. And then basically you click and you will choose the date when you want to go. Then this is a bit tricky because it depends on the branch of the ministry. For example, Žukovského is pretty much available anytime. Okay, so today is what? Today is 16th. So 18th, there are some available appointments, 19th, so like two days in advance. And that's only because you cannot book for the next day. So I cannot book now for tomorrow, so that's why it's red and you cannot book anything. The red means that all the slots are full, so you cannot book an appointment. Yellow means that there are still some appointments available, and green means that basically everything is available. So as you can see in Žukovského, in 2 days there are some appointments, in 3 days there are some appointments, and a week from now there are so many appointments that you can choose any day, anytime. So for Žukovského it works pretty well. But if you, for example, want to go to Chodov, then there might be no available appointments for months in advance. So you can change the months here and you will see what is available. But some branches are better, some branches are worse. So then you just, let's say, choose 25th, you want to come on the 25th, and you can just choose and reserve whatever appointment you want to book. And then it will show here in your reservations, it shows all your current reservations and your past reservations and reservations where you showed and where you didn't show. So everything is here. If you go to this part, but I will not go there, not to show like person details, but if you go here, you will see all your details and you can change it. If you move, for example, you can change the address. If you change the purpose of your stay, you can do that. So that's booking an appointment, and that's actually one of the greatest achievements of the Ministry of the Interior, because like still 5 years ago, it wasn't possible to book anything online. To see your application status, you had to download an Excel table every Monday, and you had to search for your application number. If it was there, it was approved. If it wasn't there, it could be denied or still in process. So just 5 years ago, that was like living in 18th century. So now the ministry at least have this, which is not perfect. Sorry, guys, but it's definitely better than it used to be, and it's the best they can do at this point. So status of your application, we've been through that. Making an appointment, we've been through that. News, that's basically just the main page of the Ministry of the Interior. Adaptation and integration courses, that's one of the things which people ask me a lot about as well. And it's a bit confusing, but generally everyone who gets a residence permit in the Czech Republic, not a visa, but a residence permit, should go through an adaptation and integration course within a year from when they got the residence permit. So if you come here under the employee card, then you extend it, then within a year from the extension, you should get the adaptation and integration course. So you can also go here and you have some introductory information, and then you can actually book an appointment for that as well. They will ask you to pay first for the course, which is 1,500 crowns, but then you can get all the information and book all the appointments here as well. And I guess that's it. I haven't been to this, so I will, integration courses, we don't want to go there. I've never been to the client center, so let's see. Yeah, okay, so that's just information where you can call or like send an email. Not that it really helps, but yes. Okay, so this is it, guys. Hopefully this was helpful. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions regarding this. And yeah, subscribe, please, if you are looking for similar information about Czech immigration. And see you next time, Thursday. Ciao, guys.